Every single photographer has a journey of capturing moments, which is, I think, is probably the best thing. Let me know that down in the comments as well of what your journey has been like as a photographer or videographer or whatever creative you have. And so, as a photographer for me, every single click is a new adventure. With every single moment that I have will never happen again. And then that with my camera and stuff, and like it's almost like freezing time and keeping it forever. And it's like you just can't get that time back or all that day. As like for me right now, recording and stuff like that, I can't get this back now. I'm just practicing, all the reps and stuff of just doing constant work and video and stuff like that. And so capturing these moments take practice as well. It's especially trying to do storytelling with our photos, as I used to struggle heaps with it as well, and just making sure that to capture something that's not just an image, it's a story or like emotion. As like for music photography, I try to get every single emotion as possible towards people, because I think people are probably the most powerful thing that you can add into your photos as well. And I reckon emotions are quite good, like for just photos in general, because there's always something you're gonna have, like angry, sad, whatever there is, and stuff like that. To transport that feeling towards your audience or that person viewing it, or even towards your clients or whatever, they got to be happy with the results. If it's like something to do with people. Because if it's got nothing to do with people, then there's not really much emotion going to be towards that, unless you add a person in there, which makes the content. And so, yeah. And also capturing these moments takes patience and creativity as well, guys, which is also another thing for photographers that any creative needs to be patience and just being creative, being different from everyone else, I suppose. It's also about finding the perfect angle, the perfect lighting, all that type of stuff, so then that way you can seize your opportunity to shoot and stuff, especially as well towards what you want to do. There's heaps of things out there in terms of types of photography you can do. I was in heaps of them, but then now I'm just finding out that I think music is probably the perfect thing. If I want to change, I can change. It don't really matter. That's why I'm doing also content creation, to keep myself also busy and also talk about photography as well. It's all that being in tune with surroundings and knowing when to seize the opportunity as well, which is also another thing. Doing something with creativity, you gotta make sure you have the right surroundings and stuff like that. And that way you've got the right type of photography that you want to do. If it's like a street or something, you gotta surround yourself with people, so the culture that you like to have, and especially different cultures as well, in terms for the place and whatever, so then that way you're comfortable around it and stuff like that. If you're not comfortable, then stay away from it, I suppose. As photographers, we are constantly learning and evolving, as we are always looking for more ways to evolve, learn photography, and like do different ways and stuff like that, and just be more creative differently as we can. And that's the beauty of photography, and possibly action and also video as well, as you can get a lot of creativity between both as well. There's always something new towards it. There's always a new technology. There's always a new camera. There's always something to go with it and stuff like that. And it's a new way to see a world where there's a lot of negativity, where you can actually put some positivity in it. And so that's what I like about photography and video and anything to do with creative, social media or anything like that. And so like I assume there's a lot more negativity than positive, when really we should be looking at the positive and like not be comparing ourselves, and just like I'm in a journey at the moment in terms of photography or content creation and stuff like that, where I'm constantly learning something new every day in terms of for these type of videos, actually like recording out in the public and actually recording me speaking, which in like a good voice, a good amount of depth of voice and stuff like that. And that's what I like. And so I'm still constantly trying. Fuck, I thought it was a bird. That is a bird that scared me, so don't worry me. A bird just fucking scared me. Okay. And so like recording in public is something, especially I'm in an area where people will actually probably know me, but luckily I haven't seen anyone, so that's also a good thing. So yeah. There'll be one more thing. Just one more thing before I go. So just get out there and just start creating your own moments and just find what inspires you and just start, taking photos, whatever. Just find what type of photography that you want to do and stuff like that. And also just make sure that you have fun, you enjoy it. And also if you want to get into more work, like working wise, then you must, go towards the business side of it and all that type of stuff. So yeah. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe as well to the channel for more photography or inspiration videos. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit.